Hey everybody, welcome to the FBMaryville Church Family Update for June the 5th. As you can probably see and sense that I'm in a different setting right now, and we have been working on the worship service for this coming weekend. It's going to be different. We're going to have an interview with a good friend of mine, and I don't want you to miss it. So make sure that at 10:30 this weekend on Sunday you watch the worship service, and I'll give you a little bit of a hint. You know, we've had a lot of things in the news over the last 3 months, obviously the COVID thing, and we talk about that during every update. And then, of course, the horrific, appalling death of George Floyd in Minneapolis. And we are a long ways from Minnesota, but racism is everywhere. It's close by. And so I thought it might be good for us to have a good, honest conversation about that this weekend. So I really want you to check us out this weekend. It's going to be different than what we normally do, but I really think it's going to be helpful, and I think that you're going to benefit from it, and I think the Lord's going to use this. So I encourage you to watch that. So in regard to this next weekend, not the 7th, but the 14th, we're coming back to on-site services live. And it's going to be different, but remember, it's not going to be like it is the first time. The first time we're going to be very cautious and very precautious about how we worship together and how we take care of our people when they come in. We're going to have services at 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. So 9 and 11 in the morning, and then 4 and 6 in the afternoon. And I want to mention something to the senior adults. We really want to be sensitive to our senior adults because the statistics tell us that age group is vulnerable to the virus. And so now as a senior adult, you can come to any one of the 4 services. Please hear that. You can come to any of the 4 services. However, we've designated the 4 o'clock in the afternoon service for our senior adults. And we want to encourage you to come so we can all worship together as senior adults at 4 o'clock. And we're hoping that through that there'll be a comfort level that will be extended to you, that you'll feel a little bit more comfortable when you're with just that group of people. So that's the way we're going to start off with the services on June the 14th, and hopefully that's going to be very helpful. It'll probably change as we go along, but I wanted you to know that. Also, one last thing I want to mention to you about our return. We need volunteers. We need volunteers to help us in the parking lot. We need volunteers as greeters and ushers. And so you can get online and on our website at fbmaryville.org, where you can just click on the Give Help section and go to that and let us know that you're willing to help in one of those capacities. And then we're going to have a training on Tuesday night, June the 9th at 6 o'clock, so that you can be a part of that training and know kind of the new nuances of post-COVID-19 worship service at FBMaryville. And hopefully things will work themselves back to normalcy quickly, but we realize that everybody has a different comfort level, and we want to be respectful of everybody and their comfort level. So some of the details are in the article that accompanied this video, and so you'll be sure to check those out. And then we'll have more fine-tuned details next week in the updates that lead up to our worship service when we come back together on June the 14th. Hey, I love you guys, and if you need anything, please email me at prayer@fbmaryville.org, and I'd love to help in any way that I possibly can. But until then, looking forward to seeing you on June the 14th.